Whew. Okay, hello and welcome to the the Avenging Nerf, the Imperial Nerf Herder. This is the first video of my 90-day speed build challenge. I am working on the Hulkbuster from the Avengers. Although I have some design tweaks I'm going to be doing with it that I will reveal along the way. I don't want to kind of give away everything too much now. Technically, when you're doing a speed build challenge, you're actually supposed to start building, and that's the beginning of the challenge. I wanted to get a few things done, beforehand, to have some stuff that I can actually show videos of, because realistically, like, the bulk of this is going to be me sitting at my desk, waiting for a printer to finish spooling, and then once that happens, I'm going to be sitting there and I'm going to be cutting out pieces and stacking pieces and organizing pieces and folding pieces and gluing pieces. And so yeah, people, when they look at this stuff, they think, oh my god, it's so amazing and everything. People don't realize this is a 3D puzzle with instructions printed on it. It is hours and hours of tedium. That's why not many people do it. I mean, it's very easy once you know what you're doing. It's intimidating to learn. But anyway, so right now, what I have done so far is I have the boots done, and I've almost done fiberglassing the inside of this one. And I have a couple of places I need to repair on it that I didn't reinforce properly, and because when I went to pick it up, I gripped it wrong and it ripped a piece here. But I haven't fiberglassed that area. But I've gotten almost the entire thing done. I've gotten this whole piece done. So yeah, it's just basically a little bit in the back here that I need to finish up on. And then after that, I've gotten the other boot hardened. That's because I want to actually, when I get to this, I want to kind of be able to skip ahead a few steps. I kind of also show, to really be able to kind of give you a good look at what it is that I'm having to do with all of this. But the next piece that I'm probably going to end up doing is actually the thigh that goes to this boot. Because I also need to be working on the frame. Most people, when they're doing a large build like this, they build the frame first and then they skin that. I actually, because I found the skin that I like first, my challenge is to fit a frame inside that. See, the problem with building from the inside out is that once you get to a certain point and you realize, okay, crap, this is going to be taller than I realized, then you have to then it's much harder to make adjustments. But if you know that, okay, like this I'm making this at 6.5 feet tall because the elevators at the hotels where where the convention's held, which is Dragon Con, by the way, but the elevators at the hotels are only like 7 or 8 feet tall. So I had to work within that limitation, because you really can't leave the armor just sitting in the hotel lobby, and because guests are not allowed to use the cargo elevators, I had to work around this. But yeah, with the frame, I'm going to be doing certain things. Like, I'm actually going to be adding a locking mechanism in the knee joint, so that way I'll be able to get out of the armor and leave it freestanding. At least that is the goal. I've been looking at some of the things. I may end up having to build some sort of like a portable stand where I can brace the armor and then just have a couple of pieces that I just hook onto the torso that just keeps it upright, because for the most part The design that I've looked at and just kind of gotten a look at how it's going to fit into the frame, it looks like it will actually balance well. And it's just a matter of if I have overbalancing in one direction or another, then I'm going to have to just figure that out, because the torso needs to be separate from the lower body, so that way I can kind of move some. I mean, I could have done, the codpiece and torso. Excuse me. I could have done the codpiece and the torso all as a single piece, just to make things easier. But I want to try to be able to get that movement from the beginning. And then as I go along after Dragon Con, I will be making improvements to the shell, I'll be making improvements to the frame, and things like that. And so also within this 90-day challenge, I'm also going to be going over a couple of my other costumes that I have planned. I'll be going over the process of how I do some of my props and things like that. And I do have a few things, like I have a couple of props that I actually need to repair. And so I'll be showing that as well. Other than that, my main focus is going to be on the Hulkbuster. I have a few things planned for it that if I'm able to actually get everything done in time, I've got some really interesting, got some really interesting ideas. So, in the meantime, thank you for continuing to watch. I'm going to actually start scripting my videos from now on, so that way I at least sound something resembling coherent anyway. Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and keep on having a nice day.